When I tell people that eBay is my favorite shopping platform for finding all of the deals and steals, they think that I'm an auction warrior. Fun fact, y'all, I don't even do auctions on eBay. Y'all can have the auctions. I'm gonna tell you what I do, and that's offers. So these are my top tips for shopping on eBay, and stay until the end for a super special tip. First of all, there's the make an offer button on eBay. All listings will not have it, but if you see a listing that says make an offer, you know automatically that the seller is open to offers on that item. If they weren't, they would have turned that feature off. So you can click that button and make an offer. eBay will usually say, you should probably offer this. They're more likely to accept that. You know, you can take that into consideration when you're making your offer. So if your offer is accepted, the purchase automatically goes through. So be very careful with that. Just know that you need to be prepared to pay when you make that offer, because if the seller accepts it, that purchase is going to go through and your card will be charged. My next tip, even when the offer button is not available, you can still make an offer. That is how I got this super special archival piece right here. The make an offer button was not available. However, I did not want to pay the price that it was listed for. So you know what I did? I messaged the seller. So little known fact, you can message any seller on eBay. You can send them a message. There's a little chat button. You can click on it and send them a message. They will read the message and they will respond to you if they're a responsive seller. So I sent the seller a message and I said, hey, will you accept such and such for this item? They immediately said, sure. So what happens from there? They can either then directly send you an offer, or they can change the price of the item if they know how to do that. Okay, and my super secret tip that I think a lot of people do not utilize is the save button. Y'all have to favorite items on eBay. I have found that 9 times out of 10, when I favorite an item on eBay, the seller will send me an offer. So I know some of y'all are shy, don't want to send an offer first. Just favorite the item. Like I said, for me, the majority of the time, the seller will send me an offer. Usually is somewhere between 5 to 15% off of the listed price. In addition to sending you that offer, sometimes when they send you the offer, there will be a button that says make a counter offer. So say something's listed for $50. They sent you an offer for $45. You may then have the ability to counter offer for $40. Just be reasonable with your offers and counter offers, and you'll see them go through. However, most of the time, the counter offer button isn't available, so you can just check out with the offer that they're giving you if it's something that you like. So yeah, this is how I love to shop on eBay. This is how I get great deals on eBay. So hopefully you learned something useful. Follow along for more shopping tips.